Here's something. Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Here's something I heard. You know, as a former quarterback, I think I don't want to tell you what I think first, because I want to ask you.
Okay.
I read where somebody is saying that you purposely ran wrong routes in the game against the New England Patriots. What do you say to that? What do you say to that?
It's the biggest game in the world.
Right.
I mean, as a player, you live for those moments. Why would I do that? You know, all the important is winning.
All right, so as a former quarterback, I said the same thing to him this morning. Why the hell would he do that?
Right.
Yeah.
I can understand being not angry, but I'm frustrated because, you know, they double teams you everywhere you go and you got two guys all over you.
Yeah.
I can understand being frustrated because that happens to everybody. But, you know, at the end of the year, at the end of the season here, you guys made it to essentially the Final Four. I mean, that's a pretty good accomplishment considering all the things that you guys went through this year.
Exactly, man. It was a long year. We persevered through a lot, from Ben getting hurt, Ben coming back, Le'Veon missing games and coming back. And I think we had a young team that fought through it all, through adversity. And we always believed in our motto was stay together.
I would think that for you, as a competitor, that's going to be the most offensive thing anyone could ever say about you.
Yeah, that's the worst thing anyone ever can say. You know, doubt your character, say I will do such things and such that. You know, I would never do that to my teammates. You put too much work in and came too far.
Do people understand where you were drafted, all the things that you had to go through?
I think they forget.
They forget, right? They
so
forget
easy.
that you were a low-round draft choice, right?
Nothing was given, man. I earned everything. You know, I always put my best foot forward. You know, every time I'm in the field, set the tempo, set the pace for the group.
Well, those people played themselves, Boomer.
Yeah, I know
that said you couldn't do it. All the haters, I'm sure,
Well,
along the way.
we've all been down that road at some point in time. All right, how about the Facebook Live video from the locker room? You know, I actually got on you pretty good about that on NFL Today and also on Inside the NFL. And I can't believe somebody would do something like that without realizing the collateral damage that maybe could have been done to your head coach.
Well, you know, I moved on and I learned from it. You know, we all have made mistakes. I'm sure you probably was doing your job on TV and said something you had to say.
Oh, I got to say it.
Exactly.
You know, I got to say it. But that's all right. That's what I get paid for.
Exactly. But, you know, we all made mistakes. I learned from it. You know, I'll never do anything to embarrass my brothers, embarrass Coach Tomlin and still the organization. You know, I believe in being first class and doing things the right way.
I'm a Jet fan. I love Mike Tomlin.
Yep.
And it seems like it's a bit of open season on him, whether anonymous crap that comes out there or some of the things that Ben has intimated about, you know, the loosey-goosey nature of how the Steelers are run. As a player who's only played for Mike Tomlin, how would you characterize him as a head coach, a leader, and as far as still owning the locker room with the guys?
Well, Coach Tomlin, a leader. You know, he bring the best out of all his players. He always deliver motivational speeches and challenging the group. He real directive and correlative in regards to getting the message out of what we stand for. And it's an honor to play with him. He's always inspiring, always encouraging, really motivating, and he bring the best out of his players.
Have you talked to Ben at all since the last game? Are you guys tight?
Yeah.
You guys chat about, you know, what he's been saying out there? I know I may not come back and play, and you know, some of the nonsense.
Yeah, we talk. I'm looking forward to spending some time with him in the next couple of weeks, probably in California. You know, spend a little time with his family, get his body back ready. But he's a competitor. You know, I know he's going to remember that feeling of us going in the championship game and not being able to perform.
Let me ask you this: if you play him in golf, let's say, or bowling, and you take a lead late, does he suddenly go, "Oh, my knee, my knee's, oh, my knee"?
He's a competitor. He's
all the way through.
All the way through.
There's the rumor that he's not. That sometimes he likes to oh, I'm going to put a boot on. You know, my foot suddenly hurts. You love playing with him.
I love playing with him. Hall of Fame quarterback. Guy got amazing talent. And he can't do it in the football field. Guy's really smart.
Oh, I think after one of those games, Miami or something, he was kissing you on the sideline. I
That's
didn't know
my
what
guy.
was going on there,
That's
man.
my guy.
It was unbelievable.